And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Hey, everybody. It's The Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. I'm Big J. Oakerson. Dan Soder off doing his billions. Oh, no, today's not billions. Today's traveling to Nana's for a jerkless, smokeless Thanksgiving Eve. I know, everyone makes the same face when you say it. It just sounds like, I don't understand why he doesn't beat off at his grandma's house.
But everyone beat off extra hard.
That's right.
In honor of Dan Soder's grandmother.
Everybody, you know that voice, and you can catch him on tour in Houston, Texas at the Secret Group. That is this Friday, Black Friday, November 23rd, Houston, Texas. Campers, come on out and show your love. I know there's a lot of Skanks fans listening. It's the Secret Group in Houston, Texas this Friday. He's also got dates coming up in Portland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Denver. Get tickets for all that at Louis J. Gomez presents LouisJGomez.com. It is, in fact, Louis J. Gomez.
Look,
yeah,
I don't even want to be here, but you guys beg me every time Dan's out of town. You say, Louis, we need you. We need your talent. We need your skill. You're probably...
Guys, don't tell him that Dan's been gone a bunch since the last time Louis did the show.
Every time he's out, I get 2 or 3 text messages from everybody on staff, the higher-ups here at Sirius XM, Comedy Central, the heads there. It's the whole thing. And, guys, I did make the time to come out today, and I want to... You know what? I'll say this. Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome, bro. Look at that.
Thank you, guys.
So magnanimous. So magnanimous. You could tell that Jacob's still feeling the oof from his NASCAR day.
What happened?
And a phone call Roman Palumbo that he's wearing corduroy button-down shirts already. Is it that season now?
It's a nice shirt.
It's a fine shirt, but it's very I watch NASCAR of you.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
I found
this whole
out
thing?
You're not supposed to wear a...
You threw this on.
You're not really supposed to wear a white shirt like that underneath a button down. That's not the way stylish people do it. Like, see, I see you got a white one underneath. I found this out a while ago, back in my Equinox days.
It should be a color.
No, not really. And relax. He's African American.
Oh, yeah.
This piece of shit. This is Sirius XM, but relax.
Yeah. They're pretty cool. It's XL, though.
Yeah. No, you're not supposed to wear it. It's supposed to be no shirt underneath. You're just not supposed to be a sweaty fuck. You're supposed to do whatever you got to do to make sure your body doesn't...
What if you hate your neckline? That's going to be my problem there. And then Lou also, who, by the way, just so you know, to make you feel a little worse possibly, exclusively wears T-shirts and their button-down shirts. It's what he wears every day, all year long.
That style's just not a style at all. They would tell you, I'm telling you,
it is.
I'm not being an asshole here. Me and you both do this, by the way.
I've traveled overseas to see Pearl Jam style.
I'm from the 90s and I'm not changing style.
We learned when we were fat kids we could layer. And it's to hide our shitty bodies. That's why I love the winter and the fall. It's because you could do like a T-shirt, hoodie, jacket. Yep. I look like a fucking king.
Yeah.
Women look like pigs in the fall and the winter.
Christine can't even wrap her brain around the idea that I used to wear basketball shorts under my jeans.
Oh, yeah.
My jeans were so bad, I had to wear basketball shorts always under my jeans.
And they have underwear underneath those?
Yeah, underwear underneath those for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then a tank top. Still, I do a tank top.
The point of all this is me and you dress like fucking fools in our own ways. But the thing,
we certainly don't wear white T-shirts under a button-down shirt.
No, but I can, just like I can't play chess. If I'm watching 2 people play chess, I'm like, you shouldn't do that right there.
Oh, you're good from afar. Yeah,
if I sat down at that table, dog, I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
It's to do as I say, not as I do. I'm not saying I wouldn't, in fact, exclusively wear white T-shirts under that. I'm just saying you're an asshole also for doing it.
I just love it. I sit down and I just watch you. You sound like the hedgehog as a human. And I just watch you point your fingers at everybody and how they dress and just talk down to them. And there's like, yeah, I guess I do suck.
We all suck, though.
A fucking sparkly fingerless glove at them.
Oh, yeah.
With multiple bracelets.
A couple bracelets. Tattoos. A hoodie, year-round. You know what that says? I've traveled overseas to see Limp Bizkit perform.
You have. You don't even travel overseas, you traveled on the seas.
I've gone on the high seas with Limp Bizkit.
You're like, you know what, I'm only seeing Limp Bizkit on the high seas because once they get playing, I don't know what I'm capable of, and I need international law.
You were so sort of into it, though?
Yes, it is fun.
They were fun.
It is fun. But did you tell, I'm sure you talked about this on the show, but Wes Borland, the guitarist for Limp Bizkit, he is over being in Limp Bizkit. He doesn't, but he has nothing else going on.
Yeah.
So, like, he hates the fans. Like, you know.
Oh, that was so funny.
Because he was somebody who, like, he was actually considered, I believe, a somewhat skilled guitarist. Like, who, you know.
Very, yeah.
And I think he took himself really seriously. Mm-hmm. And, like, anybody, it's not only do the fans suck from that era, but anybody who's left over as a fan who's currently still a Limp Bizkit fan.
Like, seeking them out.
Yeah. They're the worst people ever. Just the absolute worst. And if you're listening to the show right now, I want to apologize because I think you should kill yourself. And I want to tell you that, you know, it comes from a place of love.
If you're listening to this show currently?
If you're listening to this show and you are currently a Limp Bizkit fan that would seek them out to watch them perform.
Now, how about if they're performing a mile away? Then you can go for free.
That's not seeking them out.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's say, you tell I'm making it me? I could probably get in for free. Yeah. And it's a mile away.
Are you going to see Limp Bizkit coming up soon?
No. Are they coming through? If they're coming through, I'd probably go again.
I'll tell you this, because let's say, all right, you know, if a mile away and I could go for free, if No Doubt was playing, I would go.
I wouldn't.
If Christine wanted to go, she's like, I got No Doubt tickets. We can go for free.
You touched a particular nerve on this one. I wouldn't.
I especially wouldn't.
Particularly No Doubt.
You did go to Florence and the Machine, though.
Where Christine sings to herself every time you get into a fight.
Oh, probably. Just in a corner holding her knees.
That I'm losing my best friend.
Yeah. It could be.
She coughing a lot?
Huh?
She coughs a lot?
Yeah, we both do.
Yeah. But it drives you out of your mind, I see from that thing right there.
Does it drive you out of my mind you cough so much?
Probably. It's disgusting. I have to quit smoking.
Yeah, she's an animal. But she's a pretty animal.
My girlfriend does this thing sometimes. Like, you know, when people are sick, I don't know anybody else who does it except for young Puerto Rican kids. But it's like she does this thing where it's like that. I can't even make the noise. You know
sleeping? When they're sleeping?
Yeah. No, just to fucking clear her ear fungus. I don't know. Whatever's growing in her head, she's trying to clear it out with that sound.
That is heinous.
Yes. And I remember the first time she did it, I'm literally like staring at the TV and she's doing it but it's not as loud as I'm doing it. It's almost like inside. So it's just like, and I mean, I just remember to be like, I'm not as attracted to you, and I never will be as attracted to you as I thought I was.
It's gone. It's like watching a baby come out. Changes things.
You'll never unsee it. That's that.
I wonder if Dave is going to go in. Is he going to the delivery room? He's going to watch it come out?
No, Dave's a libertarian. He's going to be with his friends smoking cigars, drinking whiskey.
Outside
miles away.
Yeah,
miles away.
Miles, not even there. Call me when the kids won. Call me when he needs me to take him for a shave. That's going to be great.
He's really fucking getting into it, Dave.
When he comes in with three-piece suit, we know his Legion of Skanks days are numbered.
We'll see what happens, man. Well, look, when Dave leaves Legion of Skanks, are you willing to move to Los Angeles?
Why
I think that's the move. Because your child's going to college soon enough. Nothing's keeping us here. I figure L.A., you know?
That's the way to play it?
You know, once Dave leaves...
By the way, I've also said, Dave's going to be who disbands Legion of Skanks at some point.
Yeah, disbands it? Yeah, I guess it would. We just have to stop, huh?
Folks, it's not Legion of Skanks anymore.
It should be Legion Skanks. Dave's just the of. Really breaking it down. Here's the importance of the lowercase of.
Dave, it might weirdly be the most divisive character of the three of us on the show.
Yeah.
Some people love him, some people fucking hate him, some people, love him.
Yeah, a lot of people hate him.
A lot of people love him.
It's okay.
But more people hate him.
A lot of people really don't like that guy.
A lot of people don't like a lot of people.
He's a dry asshole.
Are you, you going to your aunt's for Thanksgiving, yeah?
Yeah, I gotta go up to my aunt's. I don't really care about Thanksgiving. It's just an eating holiday. And
it is just an eating holiday
now, so it's like, who cares?
Yeah.
And I don't like turkey. So I would rather, a better meal to me is going and getting a fucking rotisserie chicken from the supermarket and just eating that with some hot sauce.
Some hot sauce made it a little more ghetto. I thought you were just talking about a nice healthy meal.
No, some hot sauce
on a plate, just hot sauce. Now I just picture you ripping the pieces of chicken off and dunking it in hot sauce.
I don't even really have that much chicken. I mainly just eat the hot sauce.
Just drink hot sauce?
In a spoon, like old medicine.
That's the most Puerto Rican thing you've ever said.
Remember back in the day, they didn't even have the little caps on top of the medicine? You had to use a fucking spoon.
Teaspoon, yeah.
That was crazy.
No, I don't like the cap.
Why?
I'm not a fan of the cap because if you don't rinse
measurement, doggy.
I know, but if you don't rinse it out right away, it gets gummy and weird.
You need to just stop being a piece of trash and leaving gooey, dirty dishes around.
Louis, there is no possible way in the world you could think that you are cleaner and more nutty about that kind of shit than I am. I don't do that. I'm just saying people do that.
Well, why would it bother you then?
Because then you go to get medicine and someone didn't rinse the thing out properly. And just nodded to Christine. And you get the gummy cap. And
she's trying to get rid of her cough.
She's working on that cough nonstop. All right. Well, then get a rhythm where you rinse the thing out.
You gotta have time to rinse this out, but I'm trying to get rid of the cough. I got the cough medicine in.
Christine's in rehab. She was a Dimetap head.
I think
she's a tap head.
You can make some drugs out of if you go on
cough syrup. I know me and Christine met a guy once that said he used to just drink cough syrup to get fucked up when he was younger. Thinks it's done permanent damage to his brain.
Probably. But it's probably other things. If you looked at that guy's life, I bet you he wasn't just drinking cough syrup.
Well, he was like a roadie for Mayhem Fest, so, sure. Yeah. Did he make all the right calls? No.
He wasn't even like a roadie for a great classic band. It was like Avenged Sevenfold. It was the best. Mayhem Fest 2011 was the best year they had.
Yeah, I think it was Mayhem Fest 2012. I'm sure he's still floating around there. Or dead. Those guys are always dead or still floating around doing the same job.
And nobody cares.
Well into their white hair. Fuck, it's crazy. Mm. And I saw a couple of them. I mean, some real scuzzers too, man. Have some pretty hot chicks that just showed up in certain cities. They've been going to that city for so much. And it's like, I'll hook you up and I guess like suck my dick or something. I assume. The only one I saw, there was one girl I saw in one town that just kept going. The guys finally pointed out, you see that girl keeps going in and out of the bus? And we're like, yeah, it goes, that's just like she keeps going back in there to suck dicks. And I'm like, wow, it's great. She was like weirdly hot enough to think about getting in line.
And that's the story of how he met Christine.
And then I got to talking to her because I was like,
I love you, baby.
Yeah, I was like, go rinse your mouth out. And while she was talking, I was like, so, where are you from? She was, from off the beach.
Hold on.
Hermosa.
Hey, you're cute. Are you one of the roadies?
You want sloppy 45ths? Yeah.
The comedian, what's that?
Tell me in the top of my head.
What do you do here? She doesn't even wait for you to answer.
What a pig. Well, anyway, me and Christine are going to Carla's for Thanksgiving tomorrow. And no, it's going to be great.
That's fine. You know Carla has to secretly hate her, like deep down inside.
Christine?
Okay. Yeah, of course.
No, I don't think so.
I would.
You would secretly?
If I was Carla, yeah.
You would secretly hate Christine?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
She's fucking has this great life. Carl's got to go raise your child alone.
Does your chick hate your girlfriend?
She says no, but I would.
You don't believe her?
I fucking hate her guts.
If you were her, you'd hate her guts?
Tight Puerto Rican ass.
Maybe you're not being an adult here.
I will hate any man that even looks at Beatrice for the rest of her life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, if it's someone you know, would that would get your ass good?
If a guy that I knew, like a friend of mine, started dating Beatrice, I would beat him to death with a hammer.
No, you wouldn't.
I mean, realistically. Not literally.
Yeah,
I would probably threaten violence upon him and it might get to the point where I physically hurt him.
Why?
One of my friends started fucking my son's mother.
Friends a lot. Friends is a lot. It happens, but it's a lot.
Like who? What?
Yeah. Let's take a friend. Let's not go. Let's not go so hardcore.
Godfrey.
Friend.
Just fucking big muscly Godfrey.
There you go. Yeah. Just thick dick in her fucking 4 days a week.
Oh, man. Wow. Good for her. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm like, good for you, B.
That's going to give her a wide smile, man.
If you guys, if you don't know who Godfrey is, he's a comedian we know. And
he's been on the show many times.
Okay, good. All right. Well, maybe if you're a first-time listener, go look him up. If
he's pounding your chick, him and Dante are the two guys. Do they rock your chick? You're like,
Dante's a different thing because Dante is almost like you almost be like, what is wrong with you? Like, she's fucking Dante, like, what is wrong with you? Like, he's crippled. It's an old fucking man. You know, what the fuck?
It's like crippled?
You know, I love Dante as well. He murdered me. This crippled old fucking man will beat my ass. But it's like, he's got this fucking big fucking monster with a bone through his ear. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, he's out of like...
Maybe she wants to get dominated by
Middle
that
Earth,
big fucking Mandingo warrior, yeah. By Dante's fucking orc jewelry.
I'd be furious, but for a different reason. I'm like, you're an idiot. I'm not even jealous.
You certainly don't have a type.
I'm not even hating, dude. Because Godfrey, I'm sorry, Dante can pull some bitches, I'm sure.
But of course. Yeah,
but Godfrey is a handsome, gorgeous, muscly black man who's an alpha. Look at him. He's an alpha. He would just fucking, you would know that he's fucking your girl better than you could ever fuck him. Dante's not fucking a chick better than me. I'm sorry.
Why do you think Godfrey is?
Look at him.
That's it? You see his fuck skills wrapped in that?
Doggy, right, I'm telling you right now, Godfrey can sling some dick. And it would break my soul. Look at that face.
So if it was him.
By the way, go back into that face on the far right. That face right there is the face he'd make at Beatrice's pussy. He's like, this ain't even that good.
Looking down at you while he eats fucking Sunday?
Like, you mad about this shit?
Damn.
This ain't even in my top 20.
Man, don't get mad about that pussy. You can keep it. Then you get upset because he's also insulted. No, you're supposed to want to be with her. She's a good person.
I didn't want it. She gross, yo.
But yeah, someone on the level of Godfrey. If Godfrey was like, something like that in your life.
It'd be hard.
Yeah?
Yeah. It'd be hard.
It'd be very difficult.
What about you? Like, cause, what if your friends started begging Carla? You're
both friends to what level?
Like that level, Godfrey.
Sure.
Would you be upset?
No.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
Do you not believe me?
I guess because your daughter's grown up. Because my son's 5. Like, literally, Godfrey's helping to raise my kid.
Yes. I see more of that. Yeah, I mean, he's fucking... She's fucking being funnier than me at Thanksgiving dinner. Like, I'm trying here. He's a fucking Lewis doesn't do any good impressions.
Just crushing it doing Cosby.
And then Godfrey comes out and does a great Lewis also. Hey, you guys want to go? That's him. That's him.
Oh, stop fucking my chick. Booga booga.
I'm angry, but I can't say anything about it. You're gonna fuck my ex-chick and beat me up in front of my son?
Stop raising my kid. Ooh.
Your kid's wearing a Black Lives Matter necklace?
He's gonna fucking dress up like Black Panther. He's got a fucking headdress on.
Fucking beads. Just little James wearing beads and a fucking kufi.
Fuck.
That's fantastic. Although it would be more fun to let Dante start dressing your kid. James gets scoliosis because he's wearing a fucking 17-pound chain.
Oh, fuck.
Put this around your back, man.
Oh, man.
That was my Dante.
It's not so much about... It's really not about my ex. It really isn't. It's about raising my kid and about being like... I don't know.
How about just fucking?
Just fucking, I wouldn't really care, but it's like, I don't think my son's mother is looking to just get fucked, but probably by Godfrey.
At some point, she wants to get laid.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Right? Maybe probably. I wouldn't care. Like, if I heard that Godfrey fucked my son's mother.
Yeah. I don't know if my ex, fucked a bunch, one night stands at all or not. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But the two guys she's, dated, I know.
Yeah.
And they were fine, but I didn't have any kind of weirdness with that.
Yeah, I didn't have any weirdness.
I kind of wanted to make sure that they were, fucking good dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't have any weirdness either. She dated a couple guys. She's dating a guy now.
Yeah.
There was no weirdness like that. I'm very particular about who's going to be,
Do you ask about the guy?
God. Not too much. Just it was because, to be honest with you, it never really grew
He asked James about him? Try to get a dish like that?
No, he's too young. I would never.
That's hilarious. I mean, but he's like a faggot, right?
What do you think?
Jimmy's super nice. He goes, but like in a gay way, probably.
Who do you think would win the fight?
You think he could beat up Daddy? Probably. He's really big.
Yeah.
And black.
Yeah, no, I didn't care about that. If it ever got to a level where they were really in my kid's life like that, like the same way my girlfriend's in my son's life, I would want to be more involved and have more of a relationship. But it never really got there because she's very particular as well. So her relationships have never just sort of gone down that path or materialized into anything that was more serious.
Do they have a relationship at all, your girl and your ex?
Yeah. They dyke out. It's hot.
Yeah. Oh, those weren't photoshopped? Oh, cool.
This actual audio.
They're friendly.
Yeah, they're very friendly.
Do they ever do like the drop off, like the James, whatever drop
Once
off?
in a blue, yeah. Once in a blue. Yeah.
Does it feel awkward for you still? I don't feel there's no awkward anymore when I feel me and Christine.
It was awkward in the beginning, but you guys have a different thing. Like
no, it was awkward. It was awkward as shit in the beginning.
I dated a couple people in between me and my like Christine and you got together. There was the next woman that you dated after you and your daughter's mother parted ways. So it's a little different. Like I dated another chick. The girl that I dated before was kind of a fucking, whack job of a bitch. So I think my son's mother was almost like, thank God it wasn't that chick that was like in my kid's life.
Good Lord.
So
we're all saying that.
No, she was cool. Like, she wasn't bad, but it just wasn't a warm chick. So, but yeah, I was very particular with women that met my son. No women ever met my kid at all, except for my current girlfriend.
Yeah.
At all.
That's why he's gay.
Yeah. Just dudes. I haven't fucking...
Just all around dudes.
What's going on?
Dancing men.
You want to sit on this guy's lap? Yeah, you do. Don't run.
You like it, right? You like sitting on men's laps.
What do you mean he's got 3 knees?
Jacob, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
My sister flew in from California with her son, my nephew, so they're staying at my apartment for the next 4 days.
That's a lot. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
By the way, it looks like you dress for Thanksgiving now, and you're not going to change until they leave.
This is brush denim, by the way.
How old is the kid?
Brush guy. He's 7.
And how big is your apartment?
It's a 1-bedroom. Not that big.
Where are they sleeping?
I'm going to give him my bed, and then I'm going to sleep on I bought an air mattress, so I'm going to sleep on the air mattress.
Didn't you just have neck surgery?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's not a good idea.
Yeah, should you not sleep on an air mattress?
Maybe the 7-year-old sleeps on an air mattress.
The thing is, I want to watch TV until I want to watch.
Ew. Ass to ass, though. It's okay.
Oh.
Go head to foot.
And by the way, sleep sex is like a real thing. You guys could just end up boning in your sleep. That's not even incest because you did it in your dreams.
It's not your fault. What are you going to do? Just plead inception.
By the way, people have gotten off for that. They
pleaded inception?
Yeah. For like rape. Guys have raped chicks in the middle of the night and been like, yeah, it was sleep rape. And
no one's ever gotten off on that.
Yeah, they did all over her back.
Hey, no one's ever gotten off charges of that.
I say, look it up.
Fact checks?
Look it up.
Please.
Snopes that shit, doggy.
Is that what you would do? Snopes?
No, I wouldn't Snopes it, but I have looked this up before. People
Why? Why are you plotting defenses? All right, now Charlene, I'm going to be like, you heard me snoring the whole time. I was just breathing heavy. You heard me snoring. You love it. Shut up.
Accused rapist defense. I was sleepwalking.
That's his defense.
Okay, see what happens.
Show a picture of him getting butt fucked in jail. She's gonna
Get off. Get off. What are you doing? What are you doing? Help. Help me. Help. That's fucked up.
Fucking Jacob's gonna go talk to HR.
You guys also have a homo retard department here?
Yeah.
I thought that was only a Gas Digital thing.
Jacob, get off me. I'm gonna make it you now. This whole crazy thing we're making up. Jacob, get off of me. Jacob, no. I'm your sister.
Oh my God, he gets like this when he sleeps.
Jacob.
I get a lot of puss.
Uncle Jacob, what are you doing to my mom? Jacob, no!
Puss.
Oh, fuck. Jacob, I'm sorry. That was all fictitious.
On that note, they're in the lobbies. I have to go help them for a second.
Are you shitting me?
They're in the lobby. I'll be right back.
I want to take a look at them.
Yeah, can we meet
there's
them?
no way they're coming.
Come on.
You want to look at them like they're a
Not
fucking...
for a second.
I want to look at them.
Is this the one that
I want
was
to put
in...
a face to the victim.
Is this the one that was in the Beatles video? In the Let It Be video?
Oh, that'd been great.
No. Wrong one.
Well, go help your family.
No, it's my sister, not my aunt.
Oh, okay. You're right. Oh, shit.
His aunt was in the
I got excited.
Beatles video.
Oh, yeah? How'd she get in the video? You know what she did to get there.
We know exactly what she did to get in there. Some dude's dick.
We would have all done it. Beatles video?
To be in a Beatles video?
I think it was like Imagine or something. She was in the...
No, Let It Be.
Was it Let It Be?
It's like a live performance or something.
She's clearly dancing around like a hippie, like a sexy hippie.
Maybe it's not Let It Be.
No, it's not.
It's a faster song, I think.
It's McCartney, though, right? Hey Jude. It's Hey Jude.
Is it Hey Jude?
Yeah.
She's in the Hey Jude video.
Hey Jude.
Sleepwalking Defense wins case, but they spelled defense wrong, so how do I take that seriously?
It's from New Zealand?
It's from Great Britain, mate. We can sleepwalk with Great Britain, ripe.
I sleepwalked across the fence, and I raped her.
I went over to her flat. I smoked a fag.
Sexsomnia? Mm-hmm. An unusual condition? Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, sexomnia.
They carry out sexual acts while asleep and later have no memory of it. Sexomnia, also known as sleep sex, is a distinct form of parasite when abnormal activities that
My
occur.
chick says I beat off in my sleep all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Full blown?
I don't think I come. I just beat my dick, I think.
Do you spread your knees wide apart and really give it
By
good
the way,
tugs?
have you noticed, as I've gotten older, I don't know if this happens to you, I think my hips are, weak. Because now when I jerk off, I spread my legs, and they sort of lock in that position. And after I come, I'm like, ugh. I have to, manually move turn my hips back turn my legs back in. And it's kind of it hurts.
No, but I jerk off so much for whatever reason. I found out looking, down and to the left at my computer, that then I get a kink in my neck, and then it's it hurts so much to turn it at all, sends shockwaves up and down my neck. Jerker's neck, I think that's called.
And then you got to keep your computer on every other day to alternate sides.
Yeah, I got jerker's neck, they tell me.
Yeah.
I'm going to find out what everybody's doing for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Plus,
that's what I thought we were all doing for Thanksgiving. That was the whole story.
Plus, we have to solidify plans here for DJ Lou is going to be he's got a couple Bumble dates lined up with black chicks. First black girl he's ever gone on a date with. Even from a guy who lived right outside Teaneck, New Jersey, he tells us.
What if you're being catfished and they're white chicks? Just racist white chicks pretending to be black?
Where we've landed so far was Black Lou's advice was go to Red Lobster. We all sarcastically, including Black Lou, laughed when he said it and said, oh, that's a really good idea. And I feel like we landed on it and never really changed the whole thing.
Red Lobster's a great idea because...
It's not a terrible idea, but it's a pretty racist idea.
Black people love Red Lobster. Find me a black person that doesn't love Red Lobster.
Good luck. You're not going to find one.
Yeah.
Dark meat chicken, too. Every time.
No, a dark meat chicken, I'm going to tell you right now, that's pure racism right there because I dealt with it as a kid in my family. Thanksgiving, it reminds me every year. Because I was always given the dark meat of the bird, and they're like, oh no, Lewis likes it more. And they said it to me since I was a fucking baby. I never chose dark meat. I never said I liked it more. They just never gave it to me.
I hate it.
What, the dark meat?
Hate it.
I don't mind the dark meat. I kind of like it at this point, but it's been put into my fucking skull, and that's what's been happening with black people. They don't like fucking hot Cheetos.
Sure they do.
They throw them in the fucking hood, and that's all they can eat. That's all they can afford.
Hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
Is that true, Black Lou?
I don't like hot Cheetos.
There you go.
You never tried them.
Well, then I show you someone who's never tried hot Cheetos. We're hanging out with Louis J. Gomez. Louis J. Gomez presents LouisJGomez.com to get all your tickets for his show.
Houston this Friday.
This Friday, everybody. The Secret Group. Show up. Fill this place up for him. That's this Friday. He also has dates Portland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Denver, and then Louis is going to be shooting his hour special. Louis J. Gomez presents Louis J. Gomez at the Cutting Room, amazing venue, at the Cutting Room in New York City on Sunday, December 9th. I'm going to be there. Let's make sure we fill that up too, man, with some fans. And it's going to be amazing. Me? Oh, I'm going to be in San Francisco at the Punchline. That's next weekend, the 29th to December 1st. San Francisco Punchline. Looking forward to that. Then I'm going to be in Wilmington, North Carolina at Dead Crow Comedy Club, December 14th and the 15th. That's only Friday and Saturday. Get tickets for that and all my shows, bigjcomedy.com. Check out Degenerates on Netflix. And Dan Soder is Christine. Laugh Boston, November 29th through December 1st. And on December 11th, he's going to be headlining the Comedy Cellar in New York City. That's December 11th. Get tickets for that and all Dan shows at Soder.com. Make sure you check out the Best of the Bonfire podcast. Watch all of our videos on YouTube. And we'll be right back with Louis J. Gomez, Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Having a test in Lou. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He's back. Just like that. It's the Bonfire, everybody. Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Yeah, kick that shit up again. Because you're going to go see him. Sitting in for Dan Soder today. The Puerto Rican Rattlesnake coming to Houston. That's why we picked the Ghetto Boys.
Oh, shit. I know nothing about Houston.
What?
I know nothing about Houston.
Ali Sadiq, also from Houston, Texas.
All right.
Still lives there.
Hell yeah.
A lot of Ali Sadiq fans that listen to this show. From him being on the show, go see Louis, man. Go see Louis this weekend, Friday, at the Secret Group. I heard it's an awesome venue.
Venue's killer. I did it with Tony Hinchcliffe. Me and Dave Smith did it last year. Killer fucking venue. Really, really cool. The guys who own it are massive comedy fans. And I'm going to tell you right now, when we come out, it's not just a show. We party afterwards. If you guys know what's up with Legion of Skanks, Skankfest, this whole crew and movement, we fuck around and we have a great time. So when you guys come out, we will be looking for fun stuff to do afterwards. I'm bringing my girlfriend Kim Congdon down. So we're going to have some fun. It's going to be a fun night in Houston this Friday night.
Hell yeah, Louis everywhere. You can go see all the dates. Denver, San Francisco, Portland, Los Angeles at Louis J. Gomez presents LouisJGomez.com. And he's going to be shooting the special.
Yeah,
again,
tickets are on sale Friday. They're free as well, by the way. You don't have to pay for tickets this Friday. Black Friday, they'll be available. Just go to the website. You grab a link. You can reserve a few for your friends. Yeah, very excited about this. So yeah, I think people are going to be very excited and very, very pleased with the end result. It's a long process. You've done multiple.
Yeah. I mean,
at this point, it's like you're just like.
And I'm at phase 0.1 right now of what I got to do to get it back up for another thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob, how was your hot ass sister?
She's fine.
She look good?
Satisfied?
She look good? I mean, for the fantasy people at home listening, does she look good?
All good.
Yeah.
What does she look like? Can you describe her? This is theater of the mind, right?
Short, petite, long brown
petite.
hair.
Fuck yeah. I love it.
Just a handful.
How tall?
5 foot tall.
Yeah.
Is that B cup?
It's enough.
A big A?
A full A. What are you doing, DJ Lou? Something sad for Thanksgiving, like Boston Market with your brother?
Undershirt shopping?
Yes. We all decided we're going to a bar.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't decide that.
Who decided?
You just said
You said we all decided.
I didn't have a hand in it, but that's what they decided, yeah.
Who?
My sister, my brother, my mom, everybody
How's
pretty
your
much
sister look?
drinks.
Petite?
She's not petite. She's expecting a child in 2 months.
You guys are going to go get fucked at a bar?
I'm going to get
While
fucked.
she's pregnant?
Yeah.
You're garbage. You're going to get fucked up on Thanksgiving while she got a baby in her belly?
I was hoping you weren't going to ask me what I was doing for Thanksgiving.
It's just Thanksgiving. That's the only time she's going to drink.
What? No, hold on. You're drunk, Tom.
Who the fuck are you? You're not supposed to be drunk either.
You're going to judge me.
You're carrying my child, Darlene.
You're going to judge me? I'm in the 3rd trimester.
It's totally fine. It's already a fucking baby. And the baby tells me through chords and systems that the baby wants to drink.
Oh, wait, what's that, baby? Tom, you being gay.
Yeah. He says, you know, his dad was a total homer. His dad, why don't you shave your pussy while me and mom knock a few back?
I is that, baby?
That's right. He goes, all right, I guess you could have one more drink. He goes, atta girl. Atta girl. You guys gonna just go to a bar? No turkey, nothing, huh?
There's turkey at the bar right here.
Oh, Christ.
Wild turkey. You're fucking crazy.
Lou's like, I'm gonna carve something. I don't know what.
Just a fucking
a bar Thanksgiving really tickled Louis.
Shooting bull with nobody else. It's just you and your fucking drunk garbage family. And two, like, lonely old men.
Oh, yeah, fucking Gus and Tom. But they're there every Thanksgiving because their wives died 10 years ago.
They haven't been able to feel in over a decade.
Yeah, they all came fucked up from war or something. Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
You and your family have the personalities of war vets.
You and your mom are going to enter a fucking intramural arm wrestling championship at the bar, but it's only your family there.
The bar is called the Crow's Nest in New Jersey, if anybody wants to come by and say hello. The Crow's Nest.
Please, God, fill that bar with people after you have dinner with your families. Please go see the Whitskys in action. Just tossed. One's pregnant. It looks like backstage of a fucking Steve Wilkos episode.
We're going at like noon, too.
Yeah. Tie it on early.
There it is. Look, all right.
Right on the highway. Right on that fucking highway.
Fuck out of here, Lou. Is this where you're going?
Yep.
Come on, man.
Lodi, New Jersey.
Come with us. Come with me. Come with us. Sit down and eat turkey.
It's not gonna be fun if I don't go. I'm gonna.
You think it's gonna be fun if you're there?
I gotta try to have fun with all them. You know, like it's gonna suck without me. It's gonna suck either way, but we gotta make the best of it.
Look at that. Look at that steak, though. Do you think it's a stock image or that's a real...
That's stock, buddy.
I think it's a real steak from...
Actually, no, it is a real steak, because look at those fake fucking X's going across it.
Yeah.
Lou, you're all having Thanksgiving dinner there?
Yeah.
Dude, it's like a sit-down.
Yeah, this is probably like a buffet style Thanksgiving.
Like in the event room.
Yeah, gotta be a lot of germs on the food.
Oh look, there's a fucking super pink lobster with eyes still.
You know, why is it that the only picture that looks like real is the outside shitty roadside image of the crow's nest?
Yeah,
And everything else is like a banquet hall.
Yeah, inside of that fucking that roadside fuck motel is someone searing scallops.
Right here, look, Happy Thanksgiving from the crow's nest.
Choice of appetizer.
Penne alla vodka is only $4.
Penne alla vodka. Stuffed clams. That's hilarious.
That's what we call Christine.
Hey. Crab meat stuffed mushrooms. I'd get those. But here's my problem, Lou. $5 for that? Seems like they're not going to be good.
No, it's not good. It's a shot in a beer bar. It's going to stink.
Why do they have tables and chairs like that with folded napkins? There's no way it looks like that inside.
It's a ruse.
There has to be a ruse, right?
I want to see the rest of the menu.
Like, you know when Sinead O'Connor holed up in a hotel on Route 46? That's like 2 houses down from that.
You know what it is, though? I'll tell you right now, those pictures probably are real, because what they do is, it's almost like when women on Tinder, they have like the absolute best photo from the best angle with the best filter. So that is the best that place could ever look. But once you get there, it's going to be a fucking fat chick with herpes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Roast turkey. What are you going to get? Are you going to get baked Virginia ham?
What's roast Tom turkey?
I don't know. It's what it says. And it's got, by the way, a lot of the food, just so you know, Lou, has an asterisk next to it. What does that mean?
It's not real food.
Yeah.
So you go on the bottom. This is not real food.
Tom Turkey. Turkey's name might not be Tom.
Could be a Carl. Could be a Russ.
Do not sue us. The turkey's name, it might not be Tom Turkey. I don't know.
It's children's portion.
Oh, you can get a children's portion of it. Okay. And coconut custard? I don't know. Listen, I batted around. I think it's called La Orange. Is it Al Orange?
Duck à l'orange.
À l'orange, yeah.
À l'orange.
Are you going to get that?
That does not belong there. That will not be there.
I love duck. Am I crazy?
It's dark meat.
I enjoy some fucking duck. And I don't think anybody really even knows what gamey means.
I do.
What it means when it tastes like gamey. I think people just say it.
No.
Describe me, Christine.
It tastes
Inedible. Chewy.
It tastes like the wood still.
Tendony.
I don't think that any of these things are gamey.
It's liver. It tastes like liver.
What is the definition
My brother's
of gamey?
a hunter, so he shot wild ducks and cooked it.
What does your brother look like? Petite? A tiny waist?
It's his body.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Pull that gun out.
Oh.
Is that
Why don't you go over and have meet Jacob's hot sister?
a tangy flavor or odor of game, like the gamey taste of venison, having the flavor of odor of game. I don't understand what that means still. Just
But game, game like game animals. You know what I mean? You ever eat like venison and it tastes like it was like cut off a deer and cooked that day? It still's got a bit of like the
strong
earth.
The woods. Yeah.
It tastes like earth.
Hasn't been processed at all and shit really yet. And we're used to all that. Honestly, is what it is. But like, duck has that kind of thing to me for sure. A gamey taste. Look up if duck is gamey. Did I nail it?
I've had rabbit.
I've never had rabbit.
I don't know what any of that is. If it's
Do you like rabbit?
Little rabbit legs. It's tasty.
Legs?
Yeah.
With the bone?
Oh, you know what? That was a rabbit's foot. It was my lucky charm. Never mind.
You ate that?
I swallowed it like a pill.
I've never eaten frog legs. I never would.
I had frog legs once.
Oh, was it awful?
It was tasty. They were like little chicken legs.
Did you see the bones in them?
Yeah. They're little tiny bones.
Ew.
You do the Hello My Baby dance with it?
Hello, my ragtime gal.
Ribbit.
Oh, he stopped performing. Yeah, this jerk-off's been fucking singing and dancing for me, and then I put him in a tuxedo and get an audience together. So, that's so fucking funky. That shouldn't be food.
Oh.
That's fucking wretched. Would you do it, Jacob? Would you do it?
Way.
I would never order it as what I want. Like when I went down to last time I was in Florida, me and my girl went to like a real outbacky fucking Florida style seafood place, and they had like all these reptiles on the menu. Like that. Well, it does look fucking disgusting. Look at that.
Oh man, look at their fucking long thing toenails or whatever the fuck that is.
It looks like a baby's butt.
It really does. Looks like a weird human started melting. Look at that muscle. It looks like one's fucking the other one. Scissor style.
Do they look like pedophile food?
Yeah, they make little boys fucking and he skins them and makes them fuck. It's all muscle and ass. That one's got a pussy. Look where the butt cheeks are. Look at the butthole on that one.
Get it out of here. It's got a pussy.
That one's done, man. Hop in, boys. Frog pile up. We're all bottoms in this pond. Yuck. Yeah.
Just sucking on frog legs raw.
Dude, and I'll eat a chicken nugget, which is just slurry fried, but I mean, I don't know.
Or a hot dog. I mean, a hot dog isn't even real food. It's just pieces of a pig.
Yeah.
And you'll eat that in a heartbeat. Go to a fucking
here's a
baseball game.
At this point, though, hot dogs are not that. I think that's myth at this point.
It's not myth.
I think at this point,
it's not myth.
All beef hot dogs are beef.
I'm telling you right now, it's garbage pieces of the animal.
When you buy hot dogs at a grocery store now, all beef hot dog, you're getting, it's beef.
No, I know that it's not fucking nitrates and filler and all that other shit. I'm saying it's pieces of the animal that are not being used. Like with the beef, it's not like fucking...
I don't know if it is anymore.
They're not taking like a piece of steak and using that meat. They're using the horse shit that's left over. I'm telling you. Look it up.
No.
Yeah. Meat trimmings. You want to watch how they're made?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. How hot dogs are made. They just fucking show a pig being slaughtered. Yeah.
They show a child loving it. They're so close to human, it's unbelievable. Squeak! No!
They're too small to sell on their own. In this case, frozen and fresh trimmings are finely ground and mixed together at a specific lean to fat ratio.
Look at that. That's fucking the pink popcorn stuff, packing tape.
Don't contain more than 30% fat. These finely ground trimmings are then put in a huge stainless steel blender where they are mixed together with seasonings such as salt, pepper, garlic, and with other spices, as well as curing agents such as sodium nitrite and with ice. So why ice? All that chopping causes friction, and friction causes heat. Ice helps keep the mixture cool and allows better blending.
If you worked at this place, there's no way you're eating a hot dog ever again. Although people say that about McDonald's and shit, and they end up getting it again.
Yeah, I used to work at KFC. I saw everything that was gross. The only thing you shouldn't eat at KFC are the pot pies.
Why?
Human meat.
Oh, okay.
No, because they use old meat.
Oh, God. What are those lines on them?
Of course, a foot-long hot dog.
Looks like somebody shitting it out.
You'll notice a black line on these casings, which indicates the casing will be removed because these are inedible cellulose casings. But some hot dogs are made in natural casings. These are cleaned and cleaned again intestines. They give them a characteristic snap while eating. Natural casing wieners account for about 5% of the hot dog market. They're often sold out of the deli.
Jacob, when's the last time you whipped into a hot dog?
Let me think.
He used one on his sister just 10 minutes ago.
I'm thinking. Well, no, it's been a long time. I was waiting for a loose drop. I haven't had a hot dog in decades.
Or at least 10 years.
It's been a long,
gotta be at least 10
time.
years.
Yeah, I just stopped eating.
I can still eat a hot dog after seeing that. I can still. Yeah, I don't have to take another break before I want to get in the Black Lou's Thanksgiving. Because it's going to be hilarious one direction or another. And then at some point I want to get into...
do they do things differently on Black Thanksgiving?
But here's the thing, it's a toss-up. See, in Lou's marriage, he married a white woman.
Whoa.
And who's got a really white family.
So they don't talk to them.
So they don't see them ever. No.
Really?
No, Lou's great. Lou, the middle name should be Assimilation. He knows how to come in, lay low, comes in, makes big impact.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to find out if it's going to be a super black Thanksgiving or a super white Thanksgiving after the break. And I also want to get into, at some point, there's another teen now auctioning her virginity off.
Fuck yeah, how much?
And, it's $100,000 she wants.
She hot?
To pay her parents' mortgage. We can look into it. But didn't you meet the other girl that said they were doing that?
There's been a few that have done it at this point.
Oh yeah, I think a whole bunch. But I always want to see it there. Did anyone ever go through with it ever? Mm-hmm. And would you fucking want to pay for that?
Like, if money was no object...
Still.
If money was no object, meant nothing. If $100,000 was just like $20 to you.
But that's like ridiculous.
Yeah, that's who's going to do that. Some fucking rich old pervert.
I don't even know.
I would understand. It would be like this, Jay. Would you do it if it was $20? Hot chick. Hot young chick.
Take her virginity? I don't know. No. There's something about this thing that's making people want to go for it is
It's creepy, yes.
It's the taking her virginity, and that's like, yeah.
Have you ever taken a virginity?
Yeah, my first long girlfriend, yeah.
Plus...
The second girl I slept with, I took her virginity, yeah, and then that was it. On virginity takings.
Yeah, and you just didn't like it?
It was
the only time you ever felt like your dick was big.
No, it was fine. It was just like, I would assume all would be like that, an awkward situation. Even if you come into the game being like, I know how to fuck, and I know what I'm doing, like, she doesn't. And the whole thing's going to be probably awkward and clunky.
Yeah, and she's
the
crying
hottest chick.
Because her family needs her mortgage paid.
Yeah, she's crying exactly because she's fucking going knees behind the ears to make money for her family.
I didn't know she was crying. I'll pay $150,000.
Oh, Christ, I was going to kick in extra. You're just throwing that in?
You remember the last girl said the same thing, that she was doing this to give money to her family, and her parents said, we don't need the money. We're doing well.
We are wealthy. Shut up, Dad. Shut up, Dad. Let's take our second break here. We're hanging out with Louis J. Gomez. Louis J. Gomez presents LouisJGomez.com is the website and the tour. Go buy your tickets this Friday. Houston, Texas. We'll be right back on this Thanksgiving Eve in the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Houston music all day. Here on the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Big J. Oakerson, Dan Soder, out of town for the holidays. Sitting in for him today, one of my favorite people in the world, my brother, the Puerto Rican rattlesnake, Louis J. Gomez. On tour now. You can catch him this Friday, Black Friday, the 23rd, Houston, Texas, the Secret Group. Get the fuck out there. Get your tickets at Louis J. Gomez presents LouisJGomez.com. He makes you earn it. That's a lot of things to type. He really makes you earn his tickets. You got to get through the frustration of typing that properly several times. We lost Jacob again, son of a bitch. Where'd he go? He's so squirrely. Black Lou, your Thanksgiving this year. How you doing it? This is not your first married Thanksgiving?
No, this is the second one.
Second, right? First one, what was it?
we basically just went to my family's house. We always have Thanksgiving with my family, but it's my immediate family.
Got you.
Yeah.
And then you do Christmas with her families, I notice?
Yeah, always.
Okay, all right.
Always.
Dude, if you're going to go to the White House, Christmas is the way to play it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Thanksgiving, now we're talking about getting down with some cooking, some salty foods.
Some soul foods,
You're going to want to go to the Black family. You want mac and cheese for Thanksgiving? Then you fucking... Now I'm so bummed we don't have mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. I could theoretically make it tonight. That is true. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it. Big deal. It's a big deal. So you're going to your families tomorrow?
Yeah.
How early?
Dinner starts at 4. So
how early do they say it's going to start?
It might start at 5. But,
it's going to start early December.
Early though. And your wife loves it?
She loves having Thanksgiving, but this Thanksgiving is going to be a lot different.
Why?
Like, the normal Thanksgiving is a sit down with my immediate family. My immediate family is a little bit more like... Are
you going to a highway bar?
No, not that good.
Too bad.
But my immediate family is more like me, like Carlton Banks kind of esque.
Sure.
Whereas the family that we're going to for this Thanksgiving is a little bit more hood. So
yeah,
she's never really been around that.
Is it a different part of Jersey?
No, it's Plainfield, New Jersey. So
same place, but this family gets down like
that.
They
get down hard.
Yeah.
They get rowdy.
There might be a dude getting his hair braided in the kitchen.
There might be. We actually have a DJ set up.
Fucking DJ?
We got a DJ in the living room
Shut
this year.
up.
Yeah.
Living room DJ. Because there's in-house dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
God damn, that's a party. I can get down with some of this. Fucking Naughty by Nature on Thanksgiving.
Fucking great, dude. They pay him in side dishes.
Do you think your wife... Do you think... Yo, there's too much cream in my corn. Yo, man, you gonna eat the corn, you gonna complain about the corn. I told you get corn, there's corn.
You didn't say nothing about the amount of cream in the corn when you signed on to this.
Get up there, Tretch, and sing this motherfucker. While 3 of my cousins whoop up on your ass. I know who you is, and I don't give a fuck. Vinny, Tretch, DJ K-Slay. I don't forget the other guy's name.
What are there black traditions on Thanksgiving? Because I grew up in white trash. So
are there people in your house you have to call DJ something?
One of my cousins, yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
This is my cousin DJ Craig.
Just the food. The food is always it's just better. It's going to be better food.
Yeah.
Depends. If you go hardcore, what's your wife's Italian?
She's Irish.
Okay, so that's just blotchy, awful food. But if you go to Italian family on Christmas, that's no bullshit. Oh, yeah. That's pretty fucking
It's fine, but I think Italian food is sort of overrated. It's like, motherfucker, anybody can cook spaghetti, okay? It's fine.
Yeah, but forget I'm talking about but an all-day sauce kind of shit.
Look, I don't know Black Lou from, the next guy, but I'm going to tell you right now, his grandma, try her stuffing. I guarantee you that it's better than anything in any of the fucking white families, anything you've ever made in any of your fucking white families. Her stuffing is no joke. Am I right or am I wrong?
It's awesome.
I make a pretty good Stromboli, Lewis. I do have my Stromboli. I don't know what Grandma's Stromboli game is like.
I'm just telling you, old black ladies know how to fucking cook.
Yeah. Is your wife saying things to you? When there's going to be a DJ, she's saying things like, okay.
Well, yeah, how loud is it going to be during dinner? How loud is the music going to be?
So she's expressing her concerns.
A little concerned.
She'll go with the flow,
She'll go with the flow, yeah. There's supposed to be 20 pounds.
I met your wife twice, 2 or 3 times now. She's cool.
She's
mellow, yeah.
Yeah.
So she has to go. What does she do? She doesn't go with the flow. Start screaming at dinner.
Is this what you blacks do for Thanksgiving? Honey. Hey.
This is why we took the land from you savages.
Doesn't you understand? Those are Indians, huh? Hey, guys.
So you got 20 pounds of collard greens. We do usually a full table of seafood. So we'll do crawfish or crawdads. Half of it will be with Old Bay, and half of it will be with nothing, and we just fucking tear
White people don't do that, dude. White people got turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, corn, salad.
Carla's Hispanic, so she adds a little bit of extra kind of flavor to it. But we generally go with the same old thing.
Like an asshole. Yeah, it's this. I'm telling you right now, you need to go. You remember when Patrice would have people over? I went Thanksgiving at Patrice's place once.
Yeah.
And It is.
His mom and him cooked,
course upon course upon course. That is just the way it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why, I wish I had that type of patience. I have no idea how people do it.
Yeah, that's what Carla's doing. She's cooking since like yesterday or something. So you gotta really like give a shit about it for that. We did Thanksgiving once at our house, Christine. Mm-hmm. Like we cooked the turkey and stuff like that, but it was still pretty like, paper plate in front of the TV. Yeah. You can only do so much like in a New York apartment.
I wish I had a table and could do a big Thanksgiving for everyone we love.
Paper plates suck for these fucking because first of all it's Thanksgiving, so you're trying to pile the food on as much as possible. So you're balancing a paper plate and you got to eat from either side so it doesn't start spilling over the other side.
Well, Louis, these are China paper plates. This guy's talking about bending paper plates. What am I, a Dixie asshole? Come on, Louis. You step up your paper plate game, bro.
Yeah.
You can tell a different position to your friends in life. You can tell to step up your shoe game to Bruno Mali's. I want you to step up your paper plate game. Yeah. That's when you've hit my level, son. You get paper plates, don't buckle under pressure.
It's just sad. Thanksgiving's sadder now, too. Because I don't have a big family, so it's just like there's just less and less people every year in the Thanksgiving picture because they all die.
I don't have so much in death as much as like the family's just broken up like kind of bizarrely all over the place, and they're dead to me. Yeah. No, it's my dad's. I would never rush out to Ohio to do Thanksgiving with my dad's unless I was there by chance for some reason, like work-wise. I always think I'm going to do it with Isabella is my plan always, so, and I know Carla would never do Thanksgiving without Isabella, and plus I want Isabella to have her parents together for that anyway if we can, So, it makes sense to do that. My mom's to run down there. My mom's always a good chance she's working on things. My family was never, like every couple years would be like a sit-down Thanksgiving thing. Like sometimes my parents used to always work on holidays, Christmas, everything, because you'd get paid. It's a medical profession. And so they make good money already. And then time and a half on like, or double time sometimes on like Christmas and shit. And they would just go work because like, why not? At the end of the day, once you do the presents and shit, what the fuck you doing anyway?
My favorite...
Sitting around waiting for stores to open again.
My favorite Thanksgiving meal I ever had in my entire life was when I was living with comedian Hallie Boyle up in Washington Heights.
Boyle.
And we just had no family. It was sad. We had no electricity. It was cold. And
you fucked?
So I fucked Hallie Boyle. I ate her pussy for 3 hours. No, we just got a bucket of KFC chicken.
Yeah.
And just enjoyed KFC for Thanksgiving. And it was just, there's something about being so poor. Like, it was our
just picture the thing is she's giving you, like, she probably had more money than you at times, so she was giving you what she didn't eat only. Here, Louis, I hear you like the dark meat.
Do you think that Hallie Boyle left anything
out of her bucket
to eat? Are you in your mind? No, yeah, we were, just being poor. And like, you got $10 to go buy a dime bag of weed, another $10 for like a bucket of chicken. And you're just in a cold apartment, just smoking a blunt, just eating a bucket of chicken. I have a weird fond memory of that horrible time in my life, and just really enjoying it for some reason.
Avoid a responsibility, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Whatever it is. It was also like...
It's a simpler time, as dumb as that sounds. That really is what it is. It's a simpler time. However, like I said, the way my life is just set up with what we chose to do and where we choose to live is a situation where... But I understand it. I've been... Just times I've gone to my dad's, particularly, and when I was very young with some of the Jewish holidays in my grandmother's house, but going to my dad's for a couple Christmases and maybe a Thanksgiving or two in my life, like where they're at in Ohio out there, like the neighborhoods, like the Christmas, when you go there, I get it. I get the kind of fun of that. The music playing, everyone's in sweaters. Everyone's kids are good. Like I came in there just like I was so sore thumb, like being out there, but I really did like that kind of thing of it. Everyone's sitting around to watch like Christmas shit on TV in a room, and it's like, a family like 25 some 30 people, and it's all the brothers, sisters, nephews, nieces, everyone's dressed sort of nice, and like I really do get it. However, I laugh at it also, and I did not conduct my life in any way to lead towards that thing.
And I don't laugh at it as much as I mean, because like my son's mother's family was like that. Like you go there for Christmas, and everyone's wearing Christmas sweaters. And, You know, the aunt makes her famous cookies that she makes every year, and they're always out. There's always cookies on, and there's always food sort of on. And there's a fireplace, and there's snow.
Yes.
And within 2 hours, I'm like, I need to get the fuck out of here. I need to get back to
a deli on the corner and fucking.
Which is what I know, which is, you know.
But you can't sit in there for what depends. I mean, the company too that you're with, you might feel a little awkward just because it's like in-laws and shit anyway. But I mean, if it's just people like, I don't know. If you just went to it and said, the environment I went to, I was definitely a visitor to it. Do you know what I mean? But I definitely felt that like, oh man, look at the table. It's like special tablecloths and, giant candle holders they only bring out for Christmas. The whole neighborhood.
Where do you store this shit, bitch? Where am I getting?
These are 2-car garage.
I know.
Houses,
it's crazy to me. Yeah. I would love to be able to have fucking Easter decorations, but unfortunately, I would have to burn them in a fire after I'm done with them.
Yeah, me and Christine, we always put up we have the Charlie Brown, the fucking.
You get a real tree?
It's the little tiny thing.
You don't get a real tree. You get a little Charlie Brown tree. You can fit in your apartment a tree.
No.
I'm getting a fucking big old tree this year. Your apartment's as big as mine.
My rooms might be set up different, but there's nowhere to put a tree.
Yeah, I guess your living room is tighter. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta do something.
If I could,
you gotta feel like that would make me.
We put the Charlie Brown tree up.
That sucks. It's sad. It's supposed to be sad.
Yeah,
it is adorable. Sad.
You said Charlie Brown tree? Christine's just crying.
But we put our things under it. She got one of those stupid stump deers last year. She loved. She put that out.
Look,
we get a wreath.
He called it a stupid stump deer to her face. Christine, leave this man right now.
And go where?
Yeah.
And go where? I dare you.
Go produce Fugelsang show.
Wrapped my life up pretty tight in this one.
And go where, Christine? Where the fuck you gonna go, huh? Where the fuck you gonna go?
The bottom falls out of this one.
Yeah, you really gotta. You fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
This better work out.
Go beg the stand to hire me.
Yeah, I miss B.
The music, yeah. Christmas time. That's I've said it on stage before, but one time going to Carla's house, it was when me and her were splitting, ultimately, and I went to drop Isabella off on Christmas Eve. Or so I took her out to some dinner or something. Whatever it was, I was dropping her back off or stopping by to see her or something, and I left, and at that house, when the mom was there, and Carla, my ex-mother-in-law, was there, who was super religious and a lunatic, and
she used to throw holy water at Jay.
Yeah, no, but that's like they're the Hispanic in we invite a priest comes over, like the whole church and priest comes over to her house on Christmas Eve. And it's sort of like a little party. Everyone has wine. The priest says blessings over everybody. It's a blessings party. But when I walked out of that house saying goodbye to my daughter in the middle of leaving, moving out, which was a crazy, fucking scary thing. And what am I doing here with life and shit? And then they're singing sad Silent Night in Spanish. Hearing a bunch of old Colombian women singing Silent Night in Spanish is music to step in front of a bus. I'm just walking up being bummed about a bunch of shit. He goes, Silencio de noche. I was like, oh, I'm just going to fucking end it all. You just jump in front of a train. Bye, world. But,
yeah, I think that, I'm just looking at, right now, because we're thinking about putting up our Christmas tree, and I'm trying to figure out when is the right time to...
Day after Christmas.
I mean, day after Thanksgiving?
Day after Thanksgiving, yeah.
No, it's supposed to be Black Friday? No, it's not.
I mean, yeah. I think the day after Thanksgiving, that's when Christmas officially kicks in. Sorry. Hanukkah Jacob over here, I forgot.
Yeah.
Lou, what are you doing for Christmas? You and your family going skeet shooting or something?
Something.
Are you guys entering a tough man contest in a bar in Secaucus? I want you to consider coming with me for Thanksgiving. I know it's your family, though. You got to go with your family.
Yeah, I can't leave them behind.
Why don't you invite his family, Jay?
What?
You heard me.
Trying to go get hammered around my family?
Yeah.
You know there's going to be some fucking drunken Irish fight.
His pregnant sister.
His pregnant sister is going to fight Blue. Gil's going to have to be there running defense on everybody.
Yeah, I don't like going to other people's houses either for Thanksgiving or the holidays. No matter how nice it is, no matter, in fact, the nicer it is, the less I like it. I hate being a guest in somebody's home. I hate having to ask to...
Is that why you're so bad at it?
Yeah, maybe. I just don't like it. I don't like having to ask to get something out of the fridge. I would rather... I remember when me and Justin went on the road to do a gig in Detroit, and Justin Silver's a comedian friend of ours, so I'm sure Bonfire fans know.
Yeah, it's Beastmaster.
But he's a jerk off. And, I love him to death. He's one of my best friends in the world, but he's a fucking real hando. And Justin's got friends that are outside of comedy. So here's the thing with comedy: it's a sad reality. It's because it's a stupid profession that we choose to do. We kind of, and we take it very seriously. And people that don't do comedy, they're kind of like, all right, dude, we get it. You fucking tell. For the most part, like you tell jokes, fine, motherfucker, we got it. Do you know the darkness behind my eyes? We fucking take ourselves so seriously, and especially in the beginning when you start comedy, it's like you stink, you don't really have any perspective, and you're still kind of taking yourself seriously. Like it's your friends, you sort of lose touch with your friends that aren't in comedy. It's just a natural thing because your lives are very different. I'm not saying that one is better than the other. I have friends who have fucking, millions of dollars in the bank and have mansions that chose a much different path than me and are doing way better. I'm just saying a lot of people don't understand why we do this.
Who's got a mansion that you know?
A few friends, that are legitimately wealthy.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
mansion living?
Yeah. My cousin's husband, straight up has basically a mansion. Very, very, very wealthy. But I don't even remember why the fuck we got into this.
Me neither.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about when people have nicer things, it makes you like it less.
So I was talking about Justin. Right. Sorry. That was an ADD fucking journey. So, Justin, though, has a lot of friends still that aren't in comedy. Most of his friends aren't in comedy. I meet friends all the time. He's like, this is, whoever. We walk dogs together. And this guy, Actually, he's probably sucking all their dicks, to be honest with you. Under the radar. But, so we were in Detroit, and he had a friend who was a multi-millionaire, I guess, guy who
oh, he's definitely sucking his dick.
He's like the carpet king of fucking Detroit. Like he sells carpets to everybody. Like he's that dude.
He's the hot dog king of Justin's throat.
So Justin's like, dude, we'll stay at my buddy's house. And so I'll be honest with you, that's this big, beautiful house. He's got a fucking Lamborghini and dude.
I wouldn't.
I hate it. I don't want to
hotel, man.
I would rather stay in a shitty hotel.
Yeah, I agree.
Than stay in this guy's nice home.
I agree on that. That's a stranger you're being a guest in. You're talking the difference between being a guest. If I had a house where you were going to come stay,
I would still rather stay in a hotel.
I understand that. Dude, I understand that completely, but you would stay with me. It wouldn't be quite as awkward as what you're talking about.
But I would still rather stay in a hotel.
Of course.
Because no matter how much you say to me, make yourself at home, go to the fridge. I'm not going to go make a fucking sandwich. I'm still going to ask you every time I got to get something or use the bathroom or whatever. And it's just a burden on everybody. I want to be in a hotel. I want to be able to fucking come into a towel, throw it at the door across the hall. I want to be able to fucking... I
don't need to do that at all.
I want to be able to do whatever I want to do at any given fucking moment.
Yeah, we always stay at Michelle's.
And by the way, I'll do that at your house, but I feel bad about it.
We always stay at Michelle's when we go to L.A., but I'm starting to just I need my own space.
Hate it. And also, every time I can stay at Michelle's, she's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell Rosita that you're staying, so hold on.
Josefina.
Josefina, it was who was her live-in
Sort of live-in maid, but what'll happen is I'll show up with my bags every time. She's like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell Josefina. So she calls Josefina in front of me, and I watch her kick Josefina out of the room as I'm standing there with my bag. And I just watch Josefina. Get your shit, Josefina. Mucho pronto. Hey, dipshit, hit the bricks.
Dude, I remember
staying at Michelle's. The showers are... I can't take a shower in those tiny people showers. I don't know if that house was built for big people, tiny world. Or big world, tiny people. What's that show called? Big people, tiny world?
I don't know.
Jacob, you know you watch it. You know you watch it and dream of a world where you'd be a giant.
It's called Game of Thrones.
Stephanie Falcone says the amount of emotional damage in the room right now is overwhelming. I just want to give everyone big hugs and throw you all a huge traditional holiday feast extravaganza.
What emotional damage?
Look, she's sort of right for the thing.
Shut up, Falcone's, because you found love, you idiot.
She did find love. But Falcone definitely comes from a family. Falcone, are you telling me there's 8 different kinds of spiral pasta salads at those festivals, those festivities?
Yeah, Falcone, I'm not impressed with your culture's food.
I am. Please invite me if you don't invite Lewis for those foods.
What's the dessert situation at your...
Well, definitely sweet potato pie. It's probably going to be a
fried chicken cake.
Yeah, probably going to be
watermelon pudding puffs.
What about Kamisha's pudding? It's not Kamisha.
Different side of that family.
Oh, yeah?
Close enough on the name, though.
Yeah, close enough? Yeah. Fuck thems.
We have a jerk chicken.
It's got to be some kind of pies, right? Maybe a rhubarb pie?
Yeah, mostly sweet potato, though.
Sweet potato pie?
Yeah, that's the soul food staple right there.
But that's not dessert.
Orange soda pie?
They put that as dessert? I mean, I know it's got marshmallows on it and shit, but it's sort of like
No, you're thinking sweet potato like it's an actual pie. It's sweet potato.
Like sweet potato pie. Yeah, she looks just like pumpkin pie.
Yep.
Kind of tastes like pumpkin pie, too, to be honest.
It does,
You know.
If you don't grow up eating it.
You love it.
Oh, hell yeah, that's the shit.
What do you put on it?
Just that. You can get a little ice cream scoop, vanilla ice cream scoop to really...
You gotta do a little whipped cream, doggy.
Whipped cream on sweet potato pie.
Motherfucker. Do you not... You never had sweet potato pie? Are you kidding me, Jay? You are garbage.
Right. What's the connection between those two things?
Ew. Nice cough laugh.
I told you. I told you 1,000 times. God damn it. All right, we're going to take our last break, and we got to come back, and then we got to talk about this teen auctioning their virginity. I'm always so intrigued by that people even give 2 shits to do that. We're hanging out with Louis J. Gomez. Louis J. Gomez presents Louis J. Gomez is the tour. Louis J. Gomez presents LouisJGomez.com is the place to get your tickets. Houston this Friday, a secret group. Make sure you check him out there. And then the Cutting Room is where he's filming the special December 9th. Get your tickets ASAP. They go on sale Friday. I'm going to be in San Francisco at the Punchline the 29th? 29th through the 1st? Yeah, 29th through the 1st at the Punchline in San Francisco. Please get your tickets now. I want to fill that place up. They've been working me there for so long. I'd love to give them some sold-out shows. Then North Carolina, Wilmington at Dead Crow Comedy Club. It's back on. I thought it was off. I thought the hurricanes destroyed them, but they are still kicking. I love that club, so I'm happy to hear it. December 14 and 15. Get tickets for all my shows, BigJComedy.com. Dan Soder going to be at Laughs Boston, November 29th to the 1st. And then December 11th, you can catch him headlining a rare night headline at the Comedy Cellar, original location, December 11th. Get tickets for that and all Dan shows, dansoder.com. We'll be right back to talk about financial virginity on the Bonfire.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Kenny Rogers from Houston. And guess what else is happening in Houston? This Friday, Black Friday, Louis J. Gomez is coming to town. He's going to be performing at the Secret Group. That's this Friday. Get your tickets for that and all Louis J. Gomez shows at Louis J. Gomez presents LouisJGomez.com. That's the name of the tour. That's the name of the website. That's the sneeze of the man himself. And the special taping, December 9th. Tickets available on Friday.
Hit the wrong one.
There's no sneeze button, unfortunately.
Also, I did a thing where I sneeze where it hurts. I feel a pain in my taint.
When you sneeze?
After my sneeze. Has anybody ever had that before?
Like a throb. Yeah, I think you're blowing your ass.
Sharp pain in my taint.
Prostate cancer.
Please don't tell me that.
I don't know. I'm sure I have something ridiculous too, so we're fine. We'll die together, holding hands like Thelma and Louise. We'll just go off when we find out it's terminal. We'll just go off the bridge together. It's the Bonfire, Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95. Louis J. Gomez hanging out with us. I'm Big J. Oakerson. So your wife, Black Lou's not nervous. Is just the last. No, she's not nervous going to this thing.
She's definitely not nervous. She just knows it's going to be a lot.
Is she going to be the only white person there?
100%.
Family don't get down like that with the white broads?
they don't. I mean,
they don't marry him.
Yeah, they don't marry him.
Dick him down a little bit and then fucking toss him off.
You got that.
Just a bunch of trophy hoes and shit, right? 40 acres and a mule, am I right, dog?
But I can't buy, so.
But yeah, that's fine. You got a good chick, man. You got a good chick. You hang on to her.
But yeah, she'll be all right.
She's about to go down. Is she going to dance? You going to make her wear booty shorts so your cousins know what's up?
We're good.
Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Is that what this is? I love Lou. Lou definitely listens to this by himself. DJ Lou listens to Kid and Play alone. I love that about him.
Last time I was a real DJ, this was the music I was playing, so it's really all I know.
Lou, off microphone, you can come to me and tell me anytime you want, up until tomorrow, early afternoon. If you want to go, you're the open invitation, buddy. Just so you know that. You could sit and have a Thanksgiving dinner, not at a roadside bar.
You also have an open invitation to come to Jersey and hang out with us.
I appreciate that. I might take you up on that.
Oh, that would make our fucking day.
Swing down afterwards? Late night? How late's this turkey fucking buffet going? This story, we've had it on the table for the week. We haven't discussed it yet. But I thought it was a good one today because, Louis, am I crazy that when you guys broadcasted from the Bunny Ranch for Gas Digital, wasn't there one of them there? Like the auctioning off virginity?
Yeah.
Do you think it was real? Did you talk to her? Did you think it was real?
Oh, yeah, we had like a connection.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And then someone paid the fucker. You get a connection and then you...
Look, I make these bitches fall in love. All right.
Hookers?
Yeah, she knew I was an auction
Is that
for
what you believe?
virginity.
Remember you thought that girl fell in love with you at a strip club and then you needed to borrow $60?
Doggy, they're real people, too.
Of course they
Hookers, okay?
Yeah.
They got feelings, they got emotions.
I used to drive them home. I saw their houses. Apartments. But one was in a fucking crazy good place in med school. Boring stripper, though.
Oh, my God, bitch.
The worst stripper I had as far
Holy
as...
fuck, you're not taking a test. Take your clothes off.
I mean, it was, yeah, she was not... I shouldn't say she was good, actually. She was super hot, but she was not putting forth... These people called a scumbag company, and they wanted a scumbag show, and she was...
Who the fuck is going to a strip club and doesn't want an absolute pig or whatever it is? If you're getting a house call stripper, or if you're going to a strip club, whatever...
there's dorks out there for sure. There's definitely dorks out there that want to not see a girl like jamming money up her asshole. There's guys that don't want to see her. Somehow. It blows my mind too, but it's true. Some guys just go, oh, on that. If you show Jacob something too hardcore, sexual, like he'll get he gets nervous.
Jacob, do you?
Not nervous. I don't like it.
Like if a stripper, have you gone to a strip club before? You've gone to a strip club.
Yeah, I have.
When's the last time you go to a strip club?
That's been a while.
Last time you had a hot dog or a strip club?
Years. 15 years.
What was sooner, a hot dog or strip club?
Last time same day.
Strip club's been the last thing I did.
He had a hot dog accident at a strip club, so now he's never going back.
Yeah. Where's my hot dog? Oh, no.
I sat on it.
Haven't had a hot dog way back. Decades.
Yeah, could have watched you at a strip club. Now, are you the type of guy to go to a strip club? You get a lap dance?
Yeah, I got
private
a lap
room.
Dance.
You wanted to grab on your dick a little, right?
Oh, I got a knee job.
Yeah,
last
you did.
Time. Yeah,
finished you off.
I wasn't planning on it.
But you did.
Wow! No way you popped it during the dance?
I've never.
What? Neither have I.
It was in the middle of the day, and I wasn't expecting the knee job, but you kind of just. What are you going to say? Stop.
I got to say, you got to wear looser pants, man. I need you. I don't think
you come from a fucking lap dance. I never knew that. My friend Dan Doherty used to do that. Shout out to Dan Doherty.
I was not going in there like the. I remember we were talking about these guys that just go there like that's their whole agenda.
I didn't even know like how you would even
wear
do
loose like the sweatpants, the windbreaker pants.
You said to never. I think it's guys who probably never ever get pussy.
I guess so. I couldn't have a plan to come at a strip club outside of the girl saying, even if it's like I charge for a hand job or a blow job, like, I guess you'd come like that if you pay for that. But the action of lap dance, I couldn't come.
I don't even know if I would pay for a hand job because a hand job
barely a lap. This was more just knee. I mean, her knee and.
Yeah. So by the way, when you said knee job, I imagined, I swear to God, both knees mashed together on your
She was doing some weird, she's doing like a one-man band, smashing cymbals.
She's over me and just like kneecapping me off.
One knee rubbing on your dick.
Capped you off.
Yeah.
I like that term.
Moly.
So your dick was flopped
Holy
up.
moly.
Your dick was flopped up towards your belly button, and she'd have rubbed on the underside of it like a dog. Like when you put a dog on its belly. And then eventually...
Yeah.
You mean you rub a dog on the belly and starts kicking its leg?
That's it.
That was
Even
Jacob.
if I had enough time to adjust, it was so damn...
She was
great. She remember. By the way, he talked about this woman very fondly. Not the way he talked about hot dogs.
I felt so gross.
So
let's
make this proportionate. Let's make this proportionate. This is your dick, we'll say, and your dick's like against your leg. I assume, right?
I mean, at the time, before I knew what was happening. Yeah.
And then she's taking her knee and like going up and down the length of it.
Oh. Yeah.
I thought it was the underside, the side of it. So it's smashed between your leg and her knee, technically. And her.
So one pussy lip is...
What do we hear? Do it to me.
One pussy lip is your leg, the other pussy lip is her knee?
Like this.
So, but is it on the underside of the dick or the side of the dick?
That's important.
I phoned up and then it was...
Underside.
Underside, yeah.
Yeah, under's where you need to go, by the way.
Yeah, because that's where the fucking...
Where the helmet point.
Whatever the little fucking cum canal.
Yeah, the cum canal is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to speak Latin. I don't use industry term, guys.
You wipe your pre-cum on your dick?
Jacob, have you taken a girl's virginity before?
Never.
What type? So you had your virginity taken by like a chick who had already fucked?
Yeah.
A bunch? She fucked a bunch before?
It was that stripper.
It was that stripper. That's what he counts. He lost his virginity to his own leg and a knee. You lost your virginity.
Haven't we talked about it?
Yeah, but you've never taken it. Yeah, but you've never taken a girl's virginity ever.
I haven't.
Black Lou, you?
Hell.
Yeah, a few times.
A few times?
Oh, yeah. I knew that.
Hell yeah.
A lot of times, yeah.
A lot?
Yeah, I think I've been with 22 girls, maybe 5 or 6 of them.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
What was the oldest virgin you hooked up with?
12.
34.
The girl I married was...
She was a virgin?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Holy moly.
How long have you been together for?
Like 5 years, 6 years.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Only one. Did she tell you that?
No,
First time you fucked her, she just started slapping a steak on you. There'd be some blood on it.
Yeah. Well, it's the first time she was a black guy. She bled.
Yeah, no matter what. Yeah, her first and only was black. Oh, Lou.
Yeah.
You don't even have to have a huge black dick now because you're the bar.
I am the bar.
You set the bar, and there's no challenge to the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Christine's seen so many bars. She's seen so many bars. There's been so many bars set. You've taken a lot of girls. Do you like it particularly?
No, it just ended up happening like that. It wasn't something by choice. I don't.
No, I know, but when it happens, do you look back on any of them as like that was beautiful,
he doesn't
magical
find
thing?
virgins. Virgins find him, doggy.
Hell yeah. The virgins call.
He just looks down sometimes. There's a virgin fucking his dick.
DJ Lou, you deflower a young lady ever?
No.
Never.
No. Nope.
Then you looked up. You were like on the books. Christine, you did. You took someone's virginity before, right?
Mm.
Like to take his virginity almost, wasn't it?
I don't know if it was to I think he was excited to lose it.
Right, but wasn't the thing like, I'll do it?
No, I liked him. I didn't know he was a virgin.
Oh,
I found out like in the moment that he was a virgin.
I thought you gave something like, and by the way, for comedy's sake, I'm saying, but it was something along the lines like, he's a virgin. Christine will fuck, like the Mike, you'll eat anything kind of thing. I thought it was like something like not obviously that like.
No, you found out in the moment you were started fucking, and then he was like, "Oh, just so you know, I'm a virgin."
Yeah,
you're like
he said it during.
Yeah,
could you tell?
You're in my belly button.
Yeah,
he was a little clunky, but to be fair, I mean, I must have only been 17 at the time, so I wasn't.
She's only 17. Come on,
17. Well, anyway, all these experiences don't sound like anybody should want to pay $100,000 for them. That's
I never
almost my
sought
point.
to fuck a virgin again, but also a virgin male is probably like way more awful than a virgin woman.
Yeah, look, I've taken a few virginities in my day.
For $100,000, I get most girls would fuck anybody looks-wise, for the most part.
Who do you think the guys are that are vying for this?
It's not the sex, Jay. They're not paying for the sex. They're paying for the psychological thing of like taking this innocent girl's
I understand
virginity.
what the guy's paying for. I'm saying for the girl though, like, you could be setting yourself up. Like, you gotta take it.
She also, that's what she wants. Her bids so far are 1,000 and 10,000.
Yeah, but in her mind, like some like fucking
Where's
rich
the girl?
billionaire is
Can we see the
going to
picture?
helicopter in. It might not be like that.
After her birthday. Oh, she just turned 18?
She's on there. She's on a website as Sienna Payton.
Oh, but she's from Australia. Does she got the shitty accent?
Oh, you won't put it in
Now
me
the picture of this one.
I'm a virgin, I. You call that a penis?
That's not penis. That's
Her?
a penis.
No.
I was going to say she's gross.
That's not her?
No, the girl that did it too before, it was a scam.
That chick? Yeah, I would pay.
There's an old Australian
What?
stockman.
So I'm going to fuck her too?
He gets himself up onto one elbow and he turns to his mate.
It's Hannah Gatsby, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Watch me wallabies feed.
No virgin is in their prime. I am in my prime!
Tiny kangaroo down.
How about this? He goes, how about if I give you fucking $110 for the pork chop on the right? Oh, that's an ad. A New Zealand teenager does it for
$36K. That ain't bad. That's reasonable, dog. That's like a fucking...
But she's a New Zealand teenager. She might have a fucking face tattoo, one of those Maori bodies. You know what I mean?
You gotta see a picture here.
A real fucking foot stomper ooga booga dance. You know what I mean?
I don't understand, these girls, if it's just the idea of doing it. You gotta see a picture.
Oh, yeah. Well, her name's... She's on the website, it says. As Sienna... She has a pseudonym. All right, well, stop showing Stephanie saying we have emotional damage. I'm sorry.
It's Stephanie.
We all come from
Stephanie selling her body.
She's auctioning her virginity.
Yeah.
What is the personality of the hooker?
Oh, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Yeah, what if she does you're paying the money, you're not getting a guarantee on her not breaking down, getting emotional, it's like fucking I don't know what
win-win.
You're freaking out, running out of the room. He goes, lock the doors, doggy.
Yeah. I paid extra for this. I give her an hour head start.
Would you?
I get to hunt her in my fields.
If you could fuck a virgin or a fucking experienced, even like porn star, wouldn't you just pick the porn star?
No, because porn stars are gross.
Yeah,
not all of them, but they're dealing with diseases. You're dealing with fucking these girls got fucking.
But you're going to see. I just feel like if you're taking someone's virginity, you're going to be in some sort of an emotional situation, no matter what.
Not. This bitch is taking $100,000 from you. There's no. She's not falling in love with you. What are you talking about?
I don't think she's falling in love with you.
Emotional thing you're dealing with.
She's doing it for the first
time. All right,
time.
Lock her out. Beat it. You never have to deal with her again. This is it. She's not your friend. Goodbye.
She's a virgin whore.
Get the fuck get off my property, bitch. I paid you. We're
Get
done.
off my property. It's a great thing to say after you take a girl's virginity. All right. I'm going to go wipe the blood off my dick. Get off my property.
What do you want me to say here?
I want you off my property.
Oh my God.
But I understand what you're saying about taking a girl's virginity, and I've taken a few virginities of girls where there was nothing emotional involved. Like I had the story of the one girl who she faked a British accent all night for no reason. I met her at a bar just drunk, and she was just doing a British accent to be funny. And then we fucked.
Do you think she was being honest about the virginity thing?
Yeah, she was, because she bled all over the place.
She might have had her period and just told you took her virginity. By the way, that's a great excuse to make. If you just want to fuck some guy raw, he goes, "Oh, you just took my virginity." I'm sorry. He goes, "You're 41 years old." He goes, "Yeah, I waited for the right guy. You're really cool." Anyway,
I found a tampon inside of you. Yeah. No, she did. And then the sun came up. We were holding each other, and she was like, "I've got a confession to make." I was like, "What's that?"
My name's Gus.
Hey, you're sitting on my dick.
You're squishing my balls.
My balls are mad empty, yo. You want to get some breakfast?
But you were sitting there holding each other when the sun came up?
Yeah, and then she was like, "I got a confession to make."
Yeah, it's an emotional situation.
And then I was like, "What?" She's like, "I'm not actually from England." She like a shitty. And then because she was English, she was like an 8 in my mind. Then she became fucking a chick named Irene from New Jersey. She dropped to the 4 that she really was.
My name's Doug. I work at the docks. Sorry, bro, but this was magical.
I really was a virgin,
I was a virgin in that way. You were gentle. You were cool. If you ever need a carton of smokes to maybe fall off one of these dockyard ships, I can make that happen for you. Hey, you seem like a good guy, Lewis. Keep trying, kid.
I gotta find this fan of ours. He came out in San Diego. This guy, he was like an Arab dude or Indian guy. I don't know what it was. He was fucking something, okay?
What did fucking Bo Dietl call him?
Yabba Dabba Doo.
Yeah, Abba Dabba Doo.
He was Yabba Dabba Doo. So this guy came out and he was like, oh wait, he was like, you're leaving tomorrow? He was like, I work for the aviation, whatever it is, like aviation and you know, in the fucking skies. I don't even know what he does, right? He's a sky lord. All I know is he goes, he's with his buddy, they're both hammered, right? And his buddy's doing blow, and he's like, dude, I'm telling you right now, tell him your fucking flight, dude. You're gonna land a half an hour to 45 minutes early tomorrow. And I was like, what? He's like, just tell him your flight. So me and Ken were both like, yeah, we just tell him our flights. And we almost forgot about this guy. And me and Ken were on separate flights. And then, dude, sure enough, like over the last week, right before I take off, they're like, just so you know, super clear runway. We should be landing about 35 to 40 minutes early. And Kim, the same fucking thing on her flight. There's a dude who just has the power to do that. That's a fan of ours. And I gotta find him.
We have a wizard as a fan of ours?
Dog, I don't know what he does.
I think that's coincidence. I've had that happen a lot when the weather's okay.
No.
It's probably coincidence, but I love the guy made you think that. He goes, Lewis, let me know. You want to make it rain later this month? Just know whenever it rains, that was the date. I can't really pick the date, but I can definitely make it rain this month for you. Is he looking at me still? Is he laughing?
Dougie, I'm telling you right now, this motherfucker straight up had my shit land early, and Kim's as well. And he goes, dude, I'll fucking get you there as fast as you want to get there. You have my back right now. I'll jog you there fast when I fucking plane will get you there. I swear to God. Anybody want a jump rope contest? Louis J. Gomez, the Puerto Rican rattlesnake. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Love doing the show. You're the best, Big J. Love you, my friend.
Louis J. Gomez on tour right now. This Friday, Houston. Come on, don't fuck around. You got a belly full of turkey. Get your asses out and come laugh with Louis at the Secret Group this Friday, Houston, Texas. That is November 23rd. Also, dates coming in Portland, San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Denver. All going to be great shows. I've been helping Louis with some of the editing of his material and stuff, and it's hilarious shit, man. I'm really proud of you. I'm excited you're doing it,
man.
And make sure you come join me and all the Skanks fans and Bonfire fans as Louis shoots his hour special. Louis J. Gomez presents Louis J. Gomez at the Cutting Room, and that is in New York City, December 9th. Make sure you get your tickets coming out this Friday. I'm going to be in San Francisco the 29th through the 1st of this month. Get tickets. Come out. Let's fucking fill this place up, man. I love that club so much. I'd love to give them a nice packed weekend. And Wilmington, North Carolina after that in December. That's 14th and 15th. 2 nights only, Friday, Saturday, Dead Crow Comedy Club, Wilmington, North Carolina. Dan Soder, Laughs Boston, the 29th through the 1st. And after that, he's doing, of course, December 11th, a rare headline night at the Comedy Cellar. Get tickets for that and all Dan's shows, dansoder.com. Check out Degenerates. Check out Best of the Bonfire, available live as a podcast. Check out Gas Digital Network for all the amazing shows they have on there. Can you announce the one coming out?
Yeah, of course. Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer coming to Gas Digital Network.
Friday. If you guys are ECW fans, and you got a lot of Philly fans, we're old ECW fans.
Absolutely. Philly fans, just wrestling fans listen to the show. Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, he's a legend in the sport of pro wrestling, hardcore legend, the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer. I grew up watching ECW.
Yeah, me too.
It's bizarre and weird that we have fucking guys like Andrew Dice Clay, and Dee Snider, and Jamie Johnston, now Tommy Dreamer coming onto the network, Michael Bisping. But Tommy Dreamer's podcast, if you know anything about the way he tells stories, he's the most honest guy in wrestling. He's going to fucking keep it real. And his show is incredible. I listened to the first 2 episodes already. It's fucking great, dude. The first episode, which comes out Friday on Gas Digital, it'll be Tuesday on iTunes. He talks about the first time he ever met Paul Heyman. And he goes through like what a character that guy is and it's such a funny story. So go check that out.
Unless you're living under a rock, you know Legion of Skanks, of course, Real Ass Podcast. Believe You Me, all these podcasts, Big Dave Smith's Part of the Problem, all available at GasDigitalNetwork.com. Check out our videos on Comedy Central's YouTube page, half-hour segments of this show we film once a week. Fucking hilarious, different experience, and Louis will tell you this as a person who does a lot of video podcasting. Video element, it's a whole different thing being in the room with me and Dan. So please check that out. And we love you guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy. We're doing a best of tomorrow, Jacob.
Yeah.
We're putting up a best of with, can I say who?
Yeah, sure.
With Ali Sadiq. It's the episode we had with Ali Sadiq from Houston, Texas, where Louis is going to be Friday. Extra plugs. We love you guys. I love you guys. I'm thankful for this whole crew and this fucking show, man. I love you, Black Lou, DJ Lou, Jacob, Christine. You know I love you, Birch. Lewis, happy Thanksgiving, buddy. We'll catch you guys next week.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Right here on the Bonfire.